Hello, my name is Katie Brown, and if you had told me 5 years ago that I was going to have the opportunity to introduce Allie MacQueen, I probably would have said something along the lines of, "I am not worthy." When I first came to St. Mary's in the 8th grade, I quickly discovered that Allie is one of the most casually cool people I had ever met. Not only could she flawlessly toss her blindingly blonde hair around without a care, while casually saying hello to her friends in the senior class of 2012, but could also come dangerously close to beating Ileana Watson at dodgeball every single time, and seemingly effortlessly dominate a swim tournament. Of course, Allie is so much more than a friendly classmate and inspiring athlete. She is a confident and determined member of the class of 2016 who puts her all into everything she does with grace and humility. So without further ado, please help me welcoming an Allison Lee MacQueen.
We all have a best friend. Someone who is there for you, has your back, and supports you. My best friend is Bertha. Bertha and I have always stuck together. You could even say we were made for each other. Our friendship started in the middle of my freshman year when I was diagnosed with scoliosis. Bertha is my strong, sturdy, plastic back brace. Now, when I first learned that Bertha and I would have a forced friendship, I was not too excited about it. I mean, who wants to have to make new friends in high school? Not to mention, our first few encounters were not only uncomfortable, but also a little bit painful. However, as time passed, Bertha and I became more comfortable with each other. Like any other friendship, we found out how to get along, what worked for one another, aka which side I could sleep on without her digging into my back. Before long, it was clear that she was made for me. And while eventually our friendship had to end, I would not trade our time together. Not only did she straighten my back and prevent me from later surgery, but she also taught me how to be uncomfortable. No one ever wants to feel uncomfortable. In fact, by definition, uncomfortable means causing unease or awkwardness. And so it is natural that we aim never to experience this. However, I believe that comfort is like quicksand. Once you are in, it is almost impossible to get out. It would be hypocritical to say that I have always tried to stay outside my comfort zone, because I haven't. We all like our comfort zones and prefer to stay in them. Yet, if we stay in them, how are we supposed to experience new things? How are we supposed to find new interests? How are we supposed to grow? I have been at St. Mary's since I was in junior kindergarten, and so this place has become not just familiar, but also like a second home. From the familiar smell of Miss Miller's music room, the calming breaths before a test in Miss Whitaker's class, or even the awful smell of the senior den, St. Mary's is comfortable. As senior year has quickly gone by, and the idea of going to college next year has become more familiar, all I can think about is how I will no longer have my comfortable place to go to every day. Bertha's friendship taught me about how to be uncomfortable by helping me to embrace discomfort. You got it. At the beginning of our friendship, I resisted Bertha and almost dreaded being with her. But then I eventually learned to accept her support, and we slowly became more comfortable with each other. College is different than Bertha. I am not dreading it in any way. In fact, I am really excited for it. But that excitement comes at the cost of what is comfortable to me. And that is the scary part. Being thrown into a new place with new people will no doubt give me discomfort, and I can assure you that at first there will be more than enough awkward eye contact, uncomfortable first encounters, and panic over who to sit with at each meal. But, like I said, Bertha taught me that by leaving my comfort zone, I am able to grow. No one can go through life without experiencing something out of her comfort zone. A person can miss out on so much by never going from the known to the unknown. I realize this is easier said than done, and I am still trying to process how I will do this next year. All I can do is take the awkward eye contact, uncomfortable, let's get to know each other conversations with my roommate, and meals with strangers in the dining hall, and embrace each situation. Because the thing about the unknown is that you don't know what waits ahead. You never know what friendships you will find. Thank you.